How about how good it feels to finally forgive you? If you struggle with the idea of forgiveness, if there's people who have wronged you and you still resent them, and you have the feeling that if you forgive them, you're losing the game, then this video is definitely for you, because I'm going to walk you through the process and show you why forgiving is beneficial to you no matter what happens, regardless of the circumstances. I'm going to show you step by step what happens on an energetic level when you allow yourself to forgive someone else. Also, I'm gonna tell you and show you what happens to the other person, the person who wronged you, in the whole forgiveness process. So if that's interesting to you, watch this video through the end, because forgiving is a blessing and I talk from personal experience. Hey, what's up you guys? I'm Fernando and welcome to my channel. If you watch this video and apply what I'm gonna give you, your life will improve for the better. I promise you. So the first thing we get to look at is this: forgiveness is for you, not for them. Let's repeat that, because that's crucial and often a misunderstood point in the whole forgiveness thing. Forgiveness is for you, not for them. So if you have the misconception, the misperception that if you forgive someone who wronged you, they're winning, you're losing, you gotta just throw that out. Because forgiveness is for you and not for them. All of us have around ourselves something that's called an electromagnetic field, also known as an aura, right? It's our energetic body that surrounds us at all times. It's our antenna. The quality of our field determines what we are attracting into our lives. So let these two circles here represent auras. This is you, this is you. Okay? Let this perfect sphere represent a clean aura, a clean field. So when there's harmony within you, you have a clean field, which allows you to attract into your life pleasant, favorable, good things. Let this represent a disturbed field, a field containing negativity, a field containing darkness, a field containing distortion. When your field is distorted, that means what you're cultivating within yourself, with your thoughts, with your emotions, and with your actions, are of lower frequencies, therefore causing disruption in your field, right? So we're aiming to be here, having a clean field. When you're here, when your field is weak, when your field is distorted, your point of attraction is not favorable. You're attracting things that are of the same quality. And you are causing both of these to be like that. Imagine or think about a person who wronged you in the past and you're still resenting them. You have not been able to forgive them. What's happening there is, because you're holding the grudge, you are causing the feeling you're having of resentment or whatever it is that's negative, is causing your field to be distorted. So you're causing it, even though the feeling is coming because someone did something to you. Ultimately, you are holding the grudge. Like Buddha said, holding on to a hot coal with the intention to throw it at someone else is only burning yourself, right? So when we're not forgiving and we're thinking we're playing this game an ego game, right? That does not serve us. thinking that if we forgive, we are allowing the other person to win, we are holding on to the hot coal and we are burning ourselves, meaning we are causing the disruption in our field, and then we're causing all sorts of negative things to come our way, right? So that's why forgiveness is about you. It's not about them. So if you are holding a grudge, thinking that you're doing yourself a favor, it's actually the contrary. You're coming here and you're causing harm to your field and to your experience on earth, basically. So that's the first thing we get to get out of the way. Forgiveness is for you, not for them. So we're aiming to be here. You've heard it before. You reap what you sow, right? So if you are forgiving, if you are allowing yourself to let it go and go back to a state of having a clean aura, you are going to reap what you sow, which is love, which is light, which is forgiveness. Love thy enemy. Right? Why do you think love thy enemy is even a thing? Because if you hate your enemy, you are doing this. You're causing harm to yourself. So it doesn't matter. It's not about the other people. It's always about you. If you choose to nurture anything negative towards anyone else, you are causing harm to yourself. So you reap what you sow. So if you think about the people who've wronged you, what happens to them? So this represents the people who've wronged you before, right? So this is them. If they are holding on to the situation, if when they think about you, they're thinking negative things, they're wishing you unpleasant things, guess what's happening to their field? So that's on them. That is on them, and they will reap what they sow. If they wronged you and they're fine with it, then their aura will be clean regarding that matter. And maybe you're still holding the grudge. So if you're thinking of winning and losing, in this case, that person would be winning and you would be losing, right? It's all about you. It's all about us. It's not them. So they will reap what they sow. So you get to focus on yourself no matter what, right? Forgiveness clears your field. It clears your aura. Again, it's about you. Not only that, forgiveness clears karma. Karma is a system of balancing of energy. Cause and effect. So when you forgive, you are clearing the negativity. And so therefore, you are not going to carry over that debt onto future lives. So it's a total win-win. It's about you, yourself, and you only. That's what it's about. Now, don't let what someone did to you affect your future relationships in life. Do not let what someone did to you affect your future relationships in life. Because again, if you're holding on to grudges, you are causing your field to be disturbed. And so therefore, the experiences you are attracting on a moment-to-moment basis, on a daily basis, will reflect the quality of your field. And so if you're holding a grudge, if you're not able to forgive, you are allowing what someone did to you to get in your way, to interfere with your future relationships and your future life. So it all boils down to one thing. Forgiveness is for you, not for them. It does not matter what they did to you. That's past, that's gone. Focus on the present moment. Focus on yourself. No matter what, the universe is reading your energy at all times. The universe is reading your aura at all times. The universe does not understand morals, right or wrong. This is part of the 3D human experience: polarity, duality, good, bad, right, wrong, morals. This is part of the play we live here. The universe doesn't care, doesn't understand any of it. So if you're holding on to that dynamic, you are harming yourself. You're causing your field to look like this. The universe will read your field and is just going to match you up with things that are of the same quality. It doesn't matter what happened in the past. It's gone. It's past. Let it go. You gotta let it go. Because when you let it go, in other words, when you forgive, you are coming back to a state of harmony, which is ultimately what we're all looking for, right? You gotta let it go. You are light and you are love. So when you choose love and light, you are choosing yourself, because that's what you are. And that's how you ascend, and that's how you attract better and better experiences, and that's how you create heaven on earth. Holding on to any kind of negativity is only causing you to be here. It doesn't matter. I'm going to repeat that. It does not matter. You got to let it go. Choose yourself. Choose love. Love thy enemy. Now, sometimes conflicts like this can happen between family members. And so when you're thinking about a relative, your parents, your siblings, whatever, it's trickier because they are your blood, right? So, like, what do? Love them from afar. You gotta get away from them lovingly. Always choosing love. Because if you get away from people that are harming you, but you're nurturing negativity towards them, you're creating more karma and you are harming your field. It's all boiling down to the same thing. Now, because of self-worth issues, a lot of people will have an easier time forgiving other people, letting go, but then when it comes to them, they're still like punishing themselves and not being able to forgive what they have done. So forgive them, forgive yourself. Forgive yourself, give yourself love. Because if you're not forgiving yourself, you're still not clearing the whole of your field. So you gotta love yourself no matter what. You gotta pick yourself up. Love yourself first. Remember, you cannot pour out of an empty cup. Love yourself, clear your field, and attract everything you wish in life. Before I had my spiritual awakening, I had a situation with an aunt, like a distant aunt in my family. She was helping me out with a diagnosis, and she's a psychologist, and she referred me to like a colleague, also a psychologist. He said some things. I talked to her. She didn't believe me. I felt so hurt. I felt so vulnerable, and I couldn't believe she was like doing that to me. And I held grudges towards her for a few months, and it was just a horrible experience. And then upon getting onto the spiritual path, I remember like the bliss that it was to finally be able to forgive her, you know, wholeheartedly. We don't talk anymore, but I love her from afar, you know. I wish her well. Every time I remember her, I'm like, God bless you. God bless you. I have no intentions of having any sort of relationship with her. I don't, and she probably doesn't towards me either. but I love her from afar. Growing up, I remember, one of my idols was Alanis Morissette, and I've always loved her song "Thank You." I still love it. It's so beautiful. And I remember that part where she says, "How about how good it feels to finally forgive you?" Yeah, I remember listening to it and like crying. How about how good it feels to finally forgive you? Oh, I get the goosebumps. It's so beautiful. Maybe listen to that song. It's very healing. And it's about you. It's about you. I never spoke to that aunt again. I don't know how she feels about me, but I feel only love towards her. And so that's what I'm doing to my field. So forgiving is about you, ultimately. So I really hope this helps you. If you're struggling with forgiving, take your time with love. Digest the information. And remember that holding on to a hot coal is only burning your hand. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for subscribing to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time.